win, go win, go win, go win, go win, win, go win.
Let's go to a AFC battle. It's Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen as the 5-3 Kansas City Chiefs. They are traveling to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills, who are 5-2. The Chiefs are favored by 1.5 points. It's a 4:25 p.m. kickoff in Baltimore at Highmark Stadium. And the over-under for this matchup is 51.5 points. This is the first time that Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen have both met, and neither one of their teams are number one in their respective divisions. First time that they've met, and that has been the case. This is the 10th meeting between Mahomes and Allen in the regular season and postseason. Patrick Mahomes is 4-0 against Josh Allen in the playoffs, and Josh Allen is 4-1 against Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. So, obviously, this matchup is about the quarterbacks. It's about Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. And let's compare their stats against one another when Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen have faced each other in the regular season and in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes has 5 wins. Josh Allen has 4 wins. Patrick Mahomes has 243 team points. Josh Allen has 242 team points. Patrick Mahomes has 2,727 passing yards. Josh Allen has 2,787 total yards. Patrick Mahomes has 19 passing touchdowns. Josh Allen also has 19 passing touchdowns. And when I look at the Buffalo Bills specifically against the Chiefs, in the regular season, the Bills, they average 26 points per game against the Chiefs. In the playoffs, they average 28 points per game. Against the Chiefs in the regular season, the Bills give up 21 points per game. Against the Chiefs in the playoffs, they give up 35 points per game. And in the regular season, the Bills are 4-1 against the Chiefs. In the playoffs, they are 0-4. So, obviously, when you compare Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, these are 2 of the top 4 quarterbacks in the NFL. Both of these quarterbacks are elite quarterbacks. But the biggest difference in their careers is how they have performed against each other. Josh Allen has performed really, really well against Patrick Mahomes, but he cannot get over the hump and beat Patrick Mahomes when it matters the most. You look at Josh Allen against Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. In the regular season, Josh Allen is 4-1 against Patrick Mahomes. But in the playoffs, he's 0-4. And so everyone's talking about how important this game is for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills' confidence. If they're able to beat the Chiefs, how they will be more confident if they have to play the Chiefs in the playoffs. And to me, I completely disagree. It does not matter how Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills perform in this game against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. What matters is how they perform in the playoffs. That's what matters. It does not matter if Josh Allen performs at an elite level and the Bills beat the Chiefs in a Week 9 matchup. And then they go on to lose to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs. It matters how they perform against the Chiefs in the postseason. And it matters how Josh Allen performs against Patrick Mahomes in the postseason. So win, lose, or draw, this week 9 game between Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs and Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, it will not matter because both of these teams will be in the playoffs. Both of these teams will be playing in the divisional round of the playoffs. And both of these two teams will have a major say on who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. So I know it's Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen, and we've seen this matchup 9 prior times. But to me, for the Buffalo Bills, what matters is how Josh Allen performs against Patrick Mahomes in January and how the Bills perform against the Chiefs in January when it matters the most. Josh Allen's already beaten Patrick Mahomes 4 times in the regular season, and I guarantee you he will give up all 4 of those regular season wins against Patrick Mahomes for at least 1 win against Mahomes in the playoffs when it matters the most. Because Patrick Mahomes alone is the sole reason why Josh Allen has not reached a Super Bowl in his career. That's it. It's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is Josh Allen's kryptonite. Seriously. Josh Allen has beaten Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. Josh Allen has beaten the Houston Texans and other teams in the postseason. Josh Allen has had some really good playoff performances, but he has not been able to get over the hump and finally beat Patrick Mahomes. That's the last thing that Josh Allen needs to do. We've seen Josh Allen win an NFL MVP. We've seen Josh Allen have elite regular season performances, and we've seen Josh Allen have elite playoff performances. But we have not seen Josh Allen overcome Patrick Mahomes. And no matter what happens in the AFC in the regular season, the road to the Super Bowl will go through Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm looking at the Chiefs. The Chiefs have had some significant wins over the last few weeks, specifically their win against the Lions. They dominated the Lions in their matchup in week 6. The Chiefs beat the Lions 30-17. They followed that up. They dominated the Raiders in week 7, 31-0. And in week 8, they beat the Commanders 28-7. I don't even think the Chiefs actually played their best in that week 8 win over the Commanders. They did not play well in that game. Mahomes had 2 first-half interceptions. But when you look at their offense, and the first 2 games of the season, they were 0-2. They averaged 19 points per game. Their points per game differential was a minus 4.5. In their last 6 games, they're 5-1. They're averaging 29 points per game, and they are plus 15.3 in points per game differential. But the biggest reason why the Chiefs' offense has elevated and became a top-tier offense in the NFL is because they now have all of their weapons back in Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, and Hollywood Brown. That trio at receiver has really helped the Chiefs become an elite offense, and specifically Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice this year, 16 receptions. That's tied for second since week 7. 19 targets. That's tied for 6th since week 7. Yards after catch. He has 87 yards after catch. That's ranked 4th since week 7. And he has 3 receiving touchdowns. That's tied for 1st. So Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy being healthy, that helps the Chiefs' offense and helps them be able to stretch the field because they can take the top off of a defense. Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice's speed really helps the Chiefs as an offense and it makes them more of a dynamic offense. So big shout out to their trio of receivers and Rashid Rice and Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown. And you need Brown, Rice, and Worthy to carry the weight because Travis Kelce is well past his prime. We know Travis Kelce is one of the greatest tight ends in the NFL, but he's well past his prime. And Father Time has caught up with Travis Kelce. And we know probably at the end of the season, Travis Kelce is going home to be with Taylor Swift. It's over for Travis. This is his last season, most likely in the NFL. He's going home to be with Taylor Swift. He wants to go home and have fun with his wife. I understand and I get it. So that's why Worthy, Brown, and Rice has to carry the weight offensively, especially in the passing game for the Chiefs. Now, I'm looking at the Bills on the flip side. The Bills got a great performance out of James Cook in week 8 in their win over the Panthers. James Cook, only 3 other players in Bills history have had 200 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns in a game. Terry Miller did it in 1978. OJ did it in 76 and 73. And Cookie Gilchrist did it in 1963. James Cook was balling in that week 8 win against the Panthers. Had over 150 rushing yards in that game, 2 touchdowns. He was balling. But when I look at the Bills offensively, honestly, when I look at their playmakers, I really don't trust nobody in that receiver room. Khalil Shakir is the only receiver that I trust that can create separation. Keon Coleman, Joshua Palmer, Elijah Moore, the Bills receiving group does not impress me. It does not impress me. So I think the Chiefs have an advantage at the receiver position. I would say the Bills have an advantage at running back with James Cook. But Kareem Hunt is a really, really solid running back for the Chiefs. And when it comes to the Bills offense, though, versus the Chiefs defense, that Bills offense, they have to create some running lanes for James Cook. Because if you can create some running lanes for James Cook, it can create opportunities for Josh Allen to hit Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, Elijah Moore, and Curtis Samuel in the passing game. So the Bills have to be able to run the football to be effective as an offense. Otherwise, it could be a long day for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. But right now, I believe that the Chiefs are playing better currently than the Bills are. And I feel like Patrick Mahomes wants to beat Josh Allen in the regular season because he's only beaten Josh Allen in the playoffs. And he's beaten Josh Allen once in the regular season. So, because Patrick Mahomes wants to beat Josh Allen in a regular season game for the second time in his career, and the Chiefs are currently playing better than the Bills are, and I believe the Chiefs have more of a complete football team and a complete roster overall, I'm rolling with Patrick Mahomes to beat Josh Allen in Buffalo. I'll go Patrick Mahomes 27, Josh Allen 24.